Rowing legend Eric Murray and his wife Jackie are at the start of a very big project.
We've sat down obviously and had lengthy discussions about the design, and it's not something that takes a week or a month.
Like more and more Kiwis, they've decided to build their own house, and like most in their position, they have no idea what that really means.
I was probably a bit more apprehensive with building first up, sort of the fear of the unknown, and everyone says it's extremely stressful.
We hope there won't be too much impact on our lives currently. You know, you do hear people saying that it does make or break a marriage.
They've selected a site in Cambridge to build on, and so far, other than some nerves, things are on track to start work.
I just love the whole area. I love the waterways. I love the size of the sections. It's going to be fantastic for Zach, for the dogs. I just love that it's a real family feel out here.
Located in a sustainably focused property development, the Murrays have chosen an enormous 1,900 square metres to showcase their impressive home. North-facing, large entertaining areas take full advantage of the sun and are designed to be the social hub of the home. 4 bedrooms, additional lounge, 2 bathrooms, a double garage. This is a considered and intelligent design. Built-in efficiencies and sustainable features will also mean some real savings in running costs. All going to plan, the Murray project will be home to Eric and Jackie in just 10 months' time.
This is not a small job the Murrays are undertaking. It's an architecturally designed house with some complicated features.
And it's a long process, but building your own home can actually be a lot easier than you think. Come moving in day, the Murrays will be experts. But right now, that day is a long way away indeed.
We got married in 2006 and had Zach and started a life together, and yeah, it's been a pretty fantastic time. I'm a rower, semi-professional. To win one gold medal was an amazing achievement, so it's sort of a no-brainer to try and do it again, and I'm training every single day, 11 months of the year, try and do as much time at home as I can as well.
In my background with work, I've always been involved sort of really in sales, but my primary role has been Zach's mum.
There's probably 2 words to describe Jackie. Wonderful and amazing. She is one of the most fantastic people, and that's why she is my best friend and my wife, and that's why I love her so much.
And that's why I'm getting a new house, a spa pool, and then next year a horse truck.
Eric, I absolutely love your spot, mate. Why did you choose this?
Probably because we wanted space. When you look around a lot of the subdivisions that are around, they're only 600-700 square metres, and then we managed to find one that's 1,900, so just, you know, triple the space.
Fantastic. So you had your engineers in, you've done all your soil reports, you've had all your limb reports done, you've done all your due diligence on the section, everything's come back all nice and clear?
Yeah, it's been a really long process. We probably didn't realise how long it was going to take. It's one thing, personally, when you start designing the house, you know that you've got to have plans signed off from council, but you don't really realise what's involved, and so it's great that we've had a good architect that can really just manage all of that for us.
A good architect will not only design your home, but can be essential in choosing the right site to build it.
To avoid budget blowouts, it's important to do due diligence right from the very start. If you are looking at purchasing a property, you do a geotech on the site to make sure that you're not going to spend $100,000 on the foundations before you get out of the ground. We recommend what clients need to do is approach an architect, designer, and meet that person on site.
So that's it with the drop-down roof line?
Yes.
Could you take it out so we can see how it looks without it?
Because we are designing it ourselves, it's just limitless possibilities of where you can put things and how you can do it.
You've got to feel comfortable though,
Yeah.
like when you're thinking of a house and how you're going to build it and how it's going to be designed, you've got to imagine yourselves living in it. Hopefully our home will be our little showcase of what we like.
Now, you've chosen a builder?
Yeah, we've got a fantastic builder we've used before to do renovations, so great to have that relationship.
Yeah, well, I suppose that's one of the main things, really, if you've got a builder that you can really work with, because you've got a long process to go through. So if you've worked with a guy before, that's a really good start. Now, whereabouts are you as far as contracts go?
We have no real contracts set yet. We know that there's a few options, but we're just not 100% sure what they are.
It all depends if you want to project manage the build, and that comes down to exactly how much experience you've had on a building site, site, whether you're used to ordering materials like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 weeks in advance. If you're used to that sort of thing, I'll say, yeah, well, maybe save yourself some money and project manage it yourself and get the builder to give you a price for labour only. But if you're in the situation where you haven't really been around a building site that much, you'd be better off going with a full fixed price. That way there's going to be no surprises. Everything is detailed. You can see exactly where all your money is spent. But whatever you decide to do, you should have some sort of a contract going into a build.
With the best of intentions, a lot can happen over the time it takes to build a house. Any build over $30,000 legally requires a contract, and a solid building contract is your best protection against your budget's bottom line.
I don't know if it's just the Kiwi bloke coming out of me, but I really want to help out and I want to do as much as possible, even if it's just picking up a broom. I just want to have that little hand in building the house, because it is going to be our home.
At this stage, I don't have any real big fears. Maybe once it's all up and done, you're like, oh God, is that what we wanted? But no, I think we're pretty confident now with everything.
There's going to be a lot of lawns for Jackie to mow. Oh, probably I'll be mowing them, but hopefully Zach will be old enough and we can get him out there doing it. We're most looking forward to seeing how it's going to grow from the ground up. It will just develop in front of our eyes rather quickly, and then we'll look back on it and have his finished product and say, wow, look at what we went through to get to this point. Zach loves it here. It's going to be a great place for him to grow up. I just can't wait till something actually starts happening here.